Have you ever searched for the perfect intersection of raw performance and refined long-distance comfort, and wondered if it truly exists? A machine that doesn't force you to choose high revs or high miles, track agility or open road ease. The 2026 Honda CB1000GT arrives to answer that question. Unveiled at EICMA 2025 in Milan, this bike slips into the gap between sport bike heart and touring soul, and it wants your attention. It's no secret that Honda's Power of Dreams badge has carried them through decades of innovation. With the CB1000GT, Honda declares, "We will not accept compromise." The heart of this new machine is derived from the racing pedigree of the CBR1000RR Fireblade lineage, but tuned for real roads, real riders, long miles, and sharp corners. Details say the 999 cubic centimeters inline-4 under the CB1000GT will deliver around 145 to 150 horsepower and approximately 104 Nm of torque in its touring-focused guise. Let's talk first impressions. You walk toward the CB1000GT and you feel the presence. The fairing is aggressively sculpted yet purposeful. The twin headlamp LED array glows like the eyes of a predator size for 4-digit speeds. The windscreen is adjustable, the bodywork cut to torque air into submission. In this sense, Honda hasn't forgotten its sport roots, they've simply wrapped them in long-haul armor. According to reports, the bodywork has been refined with CFD, computational fluid dynamics, and swirling aero studies to enhance rider comfort at speed. But design and presence matter less if the engine doesn't bite. And this one bites hard. With 6-speed manual transmission, assist/slipper clutch, quick shifter, and high-rev internals borrowed from Honda's superbike DNA, the CB1000GT promises to be near the top of its class in responsiveness and speed. Cycle World quotes the model as producing 148 horsepower at 11,000 revolutions per minute and 75 lb-ft of torque at 8,750 revolutions per minute. Imagine the tool you wield when throttle and braking systems are that disciplined. On the touring side, Honda hasn't left you vulnerable. An electronic Showa suspension ERA, electronically equipped ride adjustment system is expected, a 6-axis IMU for cornering ABS, full ride-by-wire throttle, multiple riding modes, sport, tour, urban, rain, and full connectivity via Honda RoadSync. The CB1000GT targets the rider who wants acceleration when the road calls and stability when the hours pass. Let's dig into the ride feel. First, the seating position. Honda claims the seat height sits around 825 mm, a moderate height for experienced riders yet approachable by many. The cockpit gives you upright control with sport bike posture lean, ideal for long days in the saddle or winding canyon blasts. Turn the key, the engine springs to life, not like a wild animal snarling, but like a precision instrument humming readiness. You roll out. The throttle is smooth. At lower revs you feel strong mid-range torque, you shift up and the revs climb. Exiting a corner, the quick shifter flicks you up. The engine doesn't just accelerate, it flows. Wind blast is held off by the fairing and screen. Long miles on highways become attainable, not a battle. Yet when the tarmac narrows and lets the corners sharpen, the CB1000GT leans in. Lean angle support from the IMU gives confidence in transitions. The brakes bite when asked. The chassis remains composed. You begin to see that Honda has built you a machine that adapts. Whether you stomp it into a canyon cut or glide it across an open mile, the CB1000GT keeps its character. You never feel like you're on a compromised machine. You feel like you're on a machine that decided to be excellent in both worlds. Long-range travel and high-octane fun. Sport and touring. Heart and endurance. Let's talk tech features a little deeper. The TFT Dash supports smartphone connectivity, maps, calls, music. The windscreen is 5-stage adjustable. Heated grips. Keyless ignition. Center stand. Rear panniers available. In the European press release, Honda mentioned a rich specification list: throttle-by-wire, IMU, quick shifter, heated grips, center stand, full LED, connectivity. These are the details that make a bike ready for real miles, not just headline stats. The competition is fierce. The new CB1000GT goes up against the likes of the Kawasaki Ninja 1000SX, BMW S1000XR, and Suzuki GSX-S1000GT. What separates the CB1000GT is Honda's heritage of reliability, service, and end-use flexibility, along with this balanced performance profile. So what does that mean for you, the rider? It means you can ride to work in comfort, twist through weekends with aggression, jump into a multi-day trip without worrying if your machine has what it takes. You no longer have to choose between sport or touring, you have both. Now let's check some numbers. Honda lists the new model with a 21-liter fuel tank. They mention consumption around 6.0 L/100 km in early reviews, giving a practical range over 300 kilometers between stops. Weight? Early data say around 229 kilograms curb for the UK spec. Power numbers? Approximate 110 kilowatts, about 150 horsepower, at 11,000 revolutions per minute. This is significant for its class. From a design standpoint, 5 colorways are listed in the UK configurator: Graphite Black, Pearl Deep Mud Grey, Grand Prix Red. The neutral tones promise a mature look. Your machine doesn't need to scream to be seen. It simply is. Let's talk about what's under the radar but matters. Honda's 6-axis IMU monitors pitch, roll, yaw, front wheel lift, rear lift. The cornering ABS system adapts dynamically. Wheelie control is built in. The ride modes calibrate throttle, engine braking, traction, so you can lean in with confidence even when the road conditions change. These features were previously reserved for full race bikes, now fitted here. Importantly for long rides, the ergonomic suite was refined. Bars are wider, pegs less aggressive, seat more comfortable. Honda wants you in control, not exhausted. At shows, media reports suggest the CB1000GT will launch from around €14,999 in European markets, and Germany around €15,000. Availability starts ahead of the 2026 season. Pre-orders are open in some regions. This isn't a hypothetical, it's real, arriving soon. For you, the aspirational rider, this is meaningful. It's not just about new bike. It's about right tool for real life and real thrill. The 2026 Honda CB1000GT gives you the cred of a sport machine, the practicality of a tourer, the tech of a flagship, and the badge of legacy. And so we reach this moment. You lean toward your ride next time. You ask if you want speed, or comfort, or tech. With the CB1000GT, you don't pick one, you claim them all. If you're as excited as I am about the 2026 Honda CB1000GT, its unveiling, its potential, its bold promise, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button now, toggle the notification bell so you never miss our latest reviews, first looks, and in-depth ride tests. We bring you not just motorcycles, but movements. Machines that change how you ride, how you live, and how you feel. This channel is your gateway to next-gen two-wheelers, performance benchmarks, and the rider lifestyle. Ride safe, ride smart, and ride into your next adventure. I'll see you on the next one.